I've decided to do my pillowcases in parts. It's just going to take a while for me to relay all the information I want you all to know. So this is where I left off. So this is part 2. And this is where I left off with the pins. So I'm going to flip it over and take out the pins that I put in on this side. And then I'll sew. Put my little contrasting thread on so. Okay. So now, as I informed you all, we're going to put in a contrasting thread for this to go across a 1/4 inch from the edge of the accent strip, both edges. So once I get it sewn, I'll show you exactly how it came out. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. First, I'm going to change out my thread. Not my little neutral colored piecing thread. I gotta get ready to do the contrasting thread for the accent strip. And it's all I'm gonna do in this video is finish this pillowcase. And then I'll start back up tomorrow, or my next video will be some more pillowcases. So after this video, I'm going to finish the other standard size pillowcase. Then my next video, I'll do the king size pillowcase. Yeah, because the standard size this be the same thing. King size is gonna be different. So none of you see me do another standard size, 20 size pillowcase. We'll start with something different so that you have that knowledge. Check out my thread. And in my last video, when I was saying about keeping keep the thread from the fabric from going in hole in the throat plate. It's a throat. It was I was thinking I was saying press the foot, but I was referring to that throat plate where it just has that single hole. And what I was saying that throat plate may not necessarily be needed if you can alleviate the problem of your fabric going to that hole in the throat plate by starting your fabric above the needle, like past the needle, like a little bit, maybe an eighth or 16th of an inch above the needle. So when you put your fabric in, when you go to put your fabric in the machine, you can start it like right at the needle, but just move it just above that, past that needle. That way your fabric is past that hole where it will go down into that throat plate. So you're going to move your fabric up past the needle enough where it won't go into that hole in the throat plate where that needle comes down to the fabric. That's the hole in the throat plate. So if you move it past a little above or right past that needle, that should alleviate that problem. So that fabric going to throat plate. Well, you do what works for you. Don't know. I'm just trying to give helpful information. That's what I'm doing, giving helpful information. Okay, so we have the bottom three. I'm gonna change this right here to the smaller one for that small spool thread. And the size needle I have on my machine is the 80-12. Now when I go to quilt all my three layers together, I use the needle size 90-14. Thread the machine. And with this sinker, once I get this thread, then a little needle guide, and then before I put my um, needle thread in my needle, I lower this presser foot and tug on my thread till I hear a little click. And once I hear that little click, that lets me know that it's in there right. Because when I don't do that, for some reason I have a problem with my bottom thread. So you have to lower that presser foot once you get your needle thread. The needle will go right before you get to the point where you will put your needle thread inside the hole in the needle. You lower the pressure foot without the thread being in the needle, and lower the pressure foot, and then tug on the thread till you hear that click. And that little click is what stops me from having a problem with my bobbin thread. When I don't do that, then my bobbin thread doesn't do it right. And you also have to make sure you got that bobbin thread in that thread got in that bobbin department. So look, the guide there that you have to guide that bobbin thread through the like it holds it in place where it's not in there just running loose. You all know what I'm talking about. If you've been sewing a while, you know what I'm talking about. So you have to do that's the two things you have to do to make sure that your bottom thread does right. It just started. And you can also tell when your bottom thread is not in there because when you pull it up and pull it, it's not gonna have any give to it. And if you got it in that thread guide, it's gonna have a little give to it where you just have to kind of pull on it. It just doesn't like it's not in there running free without being in the guide. Okay, we started that. And you leave these needles in this fabric on this other side until you get both edges sewn. Both of the top edge and the bottom edge of the accent sewn with the contrast thread. First I take it this way. Now you don't have to do a back stitch because you got to still fold it to do the to do the and once so now I'm figuring that when you go to sew the top line first, move the pin needles down towards right above like a quarter inch from the bottom so that you won't have a needle going through where the needle going like you won't have it going through that little space in the quarter-inch foot where the needle comes down in that little space. So I'm having to move my needles down towards the bottom of the accent strip. So what I'm doing is just running the edge of this hem the edge that's above the accent strip against the edge of the quarter-inch foot. And I'm moving these needles down towards the quarter-inch from the bottom of the accent strip to give like a way of the needle. And just when you get that needle, move it down. And that will stop it with, start a square. Alright, take my pins out. Next, I got to make a see that's the look. If you look on the back, uh, there's too much fabric below that stitching line. So next time I do it, I have to make sure that I put that bottom edge right against the bottom edge of the accent strip before I pin it. But I caught myself doing it, but I just feel like, yeah, I just went a little ways. I mean, technically, it's a pillow fitted doesn't matter. So I'm just saying, I feel like there's too much fabric below that stitching line. Okay, so then, hold on. And then this side came out pretty even. Okay, this side, it did not come out that way. So I have to take a ruler and just cut off the little part that's going past the edge. One second. Then we'll do a French seam. And we'll pretty much be done once I skip the edge of this thing. Okay. Now you're not going all the way down, you just getting evening it up. I don't have to go this way. The only part I'm doing is from here just to even it off. Let's go to the edge. And just let's see. That's all. And I'll show you how it looks. Now that I have that the fabric I've even up. This is how it's supposed to be. Okay. Then you can go and put the wrong sides together. And you probably need to do like an eighth. I can actually do a fourth of an inch because I I had the extra when I went with for the 42. They gave me a little bit of a give. So yeah. So now I'm gonna pin these together. Wrong sides together. I want it to be flat if possible. So I'm just gonna sew this in and then even up the bottom end. So oh my god, I got to sew the other accent thing. Okay, I got to unpin this. I got to sew the other edge of the accent strip. See, I'm not used to doing it, but see, since I'm on YouTube, I have to do it the right way. But at home, And then I'm going to finish that next twin size pillowcase after this video. And tomorrow when I do the king size video, I'll show you all that first. And please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Like, press the like button, share the video, and make a comment. Like, what kind of pillowcase would you like to see me make? You know, and technically, all your quilts, you should be making matching pillowcases to go with the quilt. Because you're not going to find the store. That's not going to happen. You would have to. That's be the only way you can get a matching pillowcase to go with your quilt would be to make a pillowcase. You're not going to find a store. And they're not hard to make. And like I said in my last video, the main part could be patchwork, like squares, pinwheels, triangles, whatever you want it to be. Want it to be half square triangles and 6-degree triangles like Mr. Miston. He was gonna do one with the make a pillowcase with 6-degree triangle. I don't know if it's on his channel, but he said in his 6-degree video, triangle quilt video, that he was gonna make a pillowcase. So you could do that. And then the accent strip could be patchwork. The hem could be patchwork. Each part of this pillowcase, you have the main fabric, you have the accent strip, you have the hem, which is the outer edge. You know the 9-inch. You know the part I told you on the last video with the parts of the pillowcase was. So the hem, which is this part right here, it can also be patchwork. So you can switch it around. It could be all patchwork, switched around, however you want to do it. So that's something I may do, or probably do in one of my upcoming videos. And the thing about it, the place where I learned how to make pillowcases, unfortunately, it's no longer open or whatever. But that lady, she only charged me $5 for the class. And when somebody does that, make sure you get your fabric from your shop as a courtesy. Like if they say we're offering this class for $5, get your fabric from your shop. Support their shop. Make sure you all are doing that. Because some of these quilt shops like that quilt shop is no longer in business. And that's what I'm noticing. The quilt shops, some of them, I don't know if it was the pandemic, but some of them, they're not open anymore. And as a quilter, that's kind of hard right now. Because it's like you're supporting that person's dream. So I'm just running the bottom edge of this accent strip along the edge of the 4-inch quilt, which would be the top edge of the main fabric. So whichever one you want to go by, that's what I'm doing. Well, you would actually be the top edge of the main fabric, and then or you could say the bottom edge of the accent strip along the edge of the 4-inch foot that I have on here. So with quilting, you need your 4-inch foot, your free motion adorning foot, and your work. And then some people think, oh, if I go out and buy this $5,000 machine, no, it's not in what you pay. It's if you get a $100 machine, them 3 feet don't change. Them still 3 feet that you need. A 4-inch foot, a walking foot, and adorning, also known as free motion foot. Those are the 3 feet that you need for foot. I don't care how much you pay for the machine. And then you paying a lot of money for the machine ain't gonna make your foot pretty. That's only gonna come with time. So a person with a $100 machine can you know, but as good as a person with $1,000, $2,000 machine, if that person with that $100 machine taking the time and doing it right and all like that, I mean, yeah, it come with experience. You just gotta put the work in. It ain't gonna come with you spending a lot of money on those sewing machines. That's not gonna get your foot where you want to be. You gotta learn, practice, and all of that. And that's just basically what it is. So I've sewn the last bottom. Okay, so let me show y'all what I have. I have my two contrasting stitching lines and my accent strip. So that's what we have. So now I can do my touching. Right, so now we're going to get my starter strap on. Now we're going to do the put round sides together. Pin and sew. Could be an 1/8 inch, could be a 1/4 inch. So it's all in whichever one you want to do based on how you cut your how you cut it. But I'm going to do to make it easy on me, and I did cut it longer. So some good YouTube video. I also have a cooking channel, same name, Teresa Green. You know my face when you see it. Just search. You can search Teresa Green channel. Okay, you all can follow me on Facebook, which I post a lot of things on Facebook. It's Quilter Teresa Green. On Instagram, it's Teresa Green _90. So if you all want to follow me on those places, you can follow me there. So, yeah, those are my other social media. Did it come out easily? Let me see. Let's see. Trying to do it where I could stop and then pivot to do that. To do that, like stop a 1/4 inch. I'm trying to do it where I don't have to cut the edge of this fabric even. I could just start with my needle down within the edge of this long side, just to the edge of that walking foot, and start with that needle down and turn it around and come across this bottom, so I don't have to cut the edge. Trying to make this work. I really want to have to grab my rotary cutter again if I don't. Because technically from this point, you shouldn't need the rotary cutter anymore. But if it is bottom part, you may have to, once you sew that long side over there, you may have to do a cut out just a tinge to make it even at the bottom. That works. That's good. So now all I have to do is just stop, put my needle down, and pivot, turn it around, and sew the bottom edge, and then flip it inside out, and do the another 1/4 inch seam, and then that's the end of this. That's the end of this. That's all done. Yeah. So my next video, I think what I'm going to do is do this, do my other twin size pillowcase tomorrow, and then on Tuesday do the king size, and then I'll show you that, so it kind of gives me a break. You know, because you got to pace yourself, right? I really take my time and do it right. So maybe tomorrow I do the live on the twin, the other twin, and then Tuesday do the king size. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do it that way. Okay. So let me sew the long side. When this edge gets to the edge of the, or is it that 1/4 inch line? Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch line on my walk, not the edge of my walking foot, but that 1/4 inch line, which would be that first red line in front of me. When that edge to get to that 1/4 inch, then you stop with that needle down and turn it around and sew the bottom. That's how you do it. Okay, we get it together. So tomorrow we'll do another standard, also known as twin size pillowcase. Thank you all for watching my video. We're about to finish this up. You just stuck me. It looks like this week, except for Wednesday. Maybe this week I'll try my best to do these YouTube videos on my pillowcase. Maybe I'm thinking I'm making this a pillowcase week. I'm not making guaranteed, but uh, maybe that's what it's gonna be, something like that. Pillowcase week, and I'll just put out as many pillowcase videos I can this week, and we'll do it like that. Favorite quilting design. Do you like pinwheels, half square, triangle, 6 degree, just squares? Are you just a square person? What's your favorite quilting? I like pinwheels. I like trip around the world. I just recently started doing 6 degree triangles, so it's not hard once you actually get the concept. But I think I'm gonna take a break from those 6 degree triangles and do some other things, and then maybe I'll come back to that. But I'm just glad I kind of got a chance to doing it because I was kind of felt fear of it because I thought it was really hard. But once you actually get the concept, it's not hard at all. Once you get to the way you actually have to put them together, which may be a little different than squares, you'll get it. It's like it's nothing. So that's how I am. I was like, well, since I don't have a fear, I'm just gonna do 10, 20 things with triangles, 6 degree triangles. And once I did that, and I watched several YouTube videos, and I do have a playlist on my channel that will help you, that you can watch to help you with, working with CCP triangles, getting your confidence up, you know. And I think I'm gonna take a break and go back to just the basics for a minute, because I don't want to make videos and people like, I ain't ready for this shit. Just show me how to work with squares. So I'll do that for a minute. Just basics. Or maybe I'll do some 6 degree triangles, some basic things. We shall see. Time will tell. Okay. So I'm almost to this. So we get, so then what I do is make my stitch just smaller. So you're not going so fast. Okay, so I think I take, okay, now I'm ready to pivot. So now that I can turn it with my needle down, I don't have the fancy one where the needle just stops down. You can make your stitch length smaller, slow your foot down on the pedal, yeah, and so now I can go back to where I was now that I've turned my fabric. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I made a video of my 1/4 inch foot, and you can go look at that to see these red lines that I'm referring to. So we ended with an end scrap. We have our starter scraps and our end scraps. And then I just put this out. Just take this. So now we have inside out. You're going to do another 40-inch seam. Pretty much the same way you just did the other one. And then the points up. I want to iron it. I want to iron it, maybe. And then do the same. I'm going to iron over. So we just gonna go down the sides. Where you just made that other seam, you're gonna go right back down that same line for the seam. Make this wide. Okay. Until it gets So this is inside out. We are going a 4-inch seam. Well, this is stitching because we already made the other seam on the inside. And then again, I will stop when the thread makes it to this 1/4-inch line. Turn it. Get it down, make it turn it again. You can kind of, if you want to, kind of roll it so it's not so much weight on the tip. We'll start scratching out. And then roll it so it's not so much weight on the needle. Know what to do. And again, make sure you subscribe. See what's going on. Oh, good. I didn't move my stitch back. I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, why ain't going nowhere? I had moved my stitch back to the other length. Okay, so we're just gonna cut that out and start a scrap and go right on back to work. Almost done, but when I saw this video, I'll be done for the night. See you all next video. I appreciate you. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for all my views. It's very encouraging to, have my views going up and my subscribers. My views are going up, and most importantly, the subscribers. And they're both important because it's both encouraging. They're both encouraging. The views are encouraging, and the subscribers. I really like for the subscribers to subscribers go. It makes me want to teach you out everything I know. Still ain't put it back right. Okay, there we go. There we go. Either look, put your fabric in. There we go. And then when I end it, I do another X. And as I've been saying, I'm doing a pillowcase showcase. That's why I'm doing all these pillowcases. Get ready for my pillowcase showcase. So that's something you all can look out for. I will be doing something big for Juneteenth. I have another quilt I'll be making. I have to finish my other quilt, and I have lots of things coming up. So make sure you all are subscribed and hit the notification bell, the like button, make a comment. Could be good, something good, could be a critique. I welcome everything. Whatever you want to say that you would like for me to know, put in the comment section. And I reply. And you think I could do better? Is it a certain book, kind of book you want to see me make? Several things you all can put in the comment section. Whatever your concerns are, opinions are, put in the comment section. Okay, it's time for the big reveal. All done. So let's put it up. Let's see. Have. Let's press out the corners as best you can. Try to get the little point. And press out this corner. Try to get the little point. Or whatever you can. And then let's put that. Okay, so what? Hey, I have to fix it. I guess I will. This is how it looks, and then there's an arrow here I have to correct because the seam is showing on the outside where I did my French seam. Okay, this the top, the sides. So, is the pillowcase. I almost found a project. It's an arrow here. I'm gonna have to fix. That's the pillowcase. That's the pillowcase. Okay, and then it's the arrow. I did the catch that. Maybe when I went on the inside, I should have did a half inch. Yeah. Um, okay. So what I'm going to do is fix it. Do another stitching plus here. Okay. So maybe um, I have to fix this. And tomorrow we'll make sure it's perfect. But tonight it's not perfect. So outside. Fix it. So I'm gonna do another. Do I'm gonna do another 1/4 inch line on the inside. And have to kind of fix. Have to see that. This is the inside. This is the outside. Pull this out. Fix it. So we'll just move that outside. Um, I think that can be reach that. I think that's the where it is. Okay, yeah. So then you need to come in on this. Do another line of stitching. We're gonna run this thread line across along the edge of the 1/4 inch, and it should fix that error because I see some of the seam on the outside, and that ain't supposed to do that. And next time I think I might do a 1/2 inch. Maybe next time I'll do a half inch seam. Maybe, oh, I'll probably do another quarter inch seam. Too much to do a half inch seam. We'll fix it. So we're going to do that. Do another seam line. So I'm just running the stitch against the, and this still would be a quarter inch because it's a quarter inch plus a quarter inch. So we still fine. That's the half inch. So it's okay. Do the other side. So if you make an error, just go back in and run that stitch line along the edge of that walking quarter inch foot, that stitch line for another quarter inch seam. And this should take in what was shown. Now, let's see. My problem should be resolved. So, gotta make sure you line your edges up properly to avoid the error. Baby, and if this don't get it, we'll catch you next time. But I'm sure. Alright. And then when I get my pillow, you all will know that it's still fit. Like I said, that's why I went with that 42 number versus a smaller number to give myself some wiggle room. Perfect. See, if you make an error, just don't pout and get discouraged. Just go back and fix it. Because if you doing it long enough, you'll know how to fix the error. Nobody's perfect. perfect. And see, this time you can't see the seam. Last time you could, but that's how it's. And then on the inside, you don't have that raw edge. It looks like that, which is more professional looking. So yeah. So we have our pillowcase done, and you don't see the seam at the bottom, but I can see that seam. That's why I had to go back in and put another stitch. Okay. Y'all know what be happening in them seams. Don't play with me. Y'all already know what go on in their seams. And we ain't gonna even talk about this. Now we're gonna leave that deep. So there's my pillowcase. All done with the French seam. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. There you go. There you go. There's the pillowcase. There you go. All done and pretty and everything. With the contrasting lines. On the accent strip. Yeah, we're done. I'm through with this pillowcase. I'm through sewing for the night. This is my second live today, so see you next live, which will probably be tomorrow. Best case scenario. I'm trying to get these to jump, so this is going to be my pillowcase week. Make sure you all are subscribed to my channel. Thanks for watching. Check you later. Subscribe, share, comment, like button. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check you later.